Yeah, I definitely believe that it is more normal to talk about hurting yourself and killing yourself. I believe that there is a trend that is trying to romanticize that and make it sort of normal. So I don't know if necessarily the consensus is that it's cool to do these things, but there's definitely this undercurrent of culture that is telling kids that, hey, it's okay to hurt yourself, or hey, it's okay to commit suicide. I think that one of the cultural phenomena that we got to witness was through the series on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why, where they put out a statement saying, hey, it isn't okay to commit suicide. And they eventually added snippets of call this hotline if you're struggling. But it is in terms of a cultural norm for kids to hurt themselves and commit suicide. Yeah, absolutely. I think that it could lean that way. Do I believe that the consensus is that they think it's cool? I don't think you can walk into a room and say that it's cool, but accepted, that someone's cutting themselves, accepted that is normal and that everyone goes through that, or that people contemplate suicide and they're always depressed and anxious, and that's a normal thing. Definitely that is a part of the discussion. So cool, I don't think is the right word, but definitely a normal topic is definitely something that we're witnessing, and with outliers of romanticizing suicide and self-harm. Definitely that's there, but probably not a majority, but it's definitely there. Hasn't been there before. What's your message to this generation? How can parents be more involved in their kids' online social lives? Okay, good. All right, ready? So this is what I would like to say to this generation. I think that we get wrapped up in our situations and our past and saying that, oh, well, we're this or we're that because we've done this or we've been through that. And I believe that is a superficial way of looking at life. I believe that you have opportunity, you have purpose. And I think that we can define where we are in life by obstacles and problems. But if you take an opportunity to take a breath, see the stack of cards you've been given, right? You've been dealt, and look at opportunities in the midst of obstacles and look at purpose in the midst of problems, I believe that you'll be able to find that, yeah, you do have opportunities and you do have purpose all around you. It's living beyond yourself. And so no one has gone through what you've gone through. And guess what? It's made you stronger. It's made life more worth living, not just for yourself, but for other people, because who knows what your story can do to impact lives. So yeah, life is tough, but guess what? You're a survivor and there are others that need to hear your story. So yes, you have purpose. And yes, what looked like an obstacle or opposition, now you can use that as an opportunity to live beyond yourself for others and see actual change. How can parents be more involved in their kids' online social lives? Parents, please make sure that you are always looking on trends. And I mean, parents, I believe that it is Parents, I believe that self-education is the biggest thing. You need to know what the new trends and the new social media platforms that are popping up and at a more rapid rate than ever that are occurring. Because if you don't know what an Instagram story is, or maybe, Snapchat is phasing out now, but what Snapchat was, or all these new things like Twitch, or whatever it may be that's popping up, you need to be able to know what those things are, because you can't combat what you don't know. And so there are plenty of places, as simple as a Google search of what are the social media platforms that Gen Z or millennials are on right now. And if you look those things up, I'm sure that you can start there. But it is self-education that can help you prevent these trends that are coming that are trying to harm and manipulate our students and our children, that you could stay ahead of that and you could stay educated on that. Well, you know everything. I don't think anyone knows everything, but I think that you could do your due diligence in looking up what are the trends, what is popping up, what are my kids or what they assume our kids are into right now, and then create a place in which you can have a conversation with them. I believe conversation is important. I believe that that will help you in your pursuit of preventing any of these harmful waves that we're seeing pop up on social media for happening in your family.